So wow, 9 Dead Gay Guys. There's a title that'll get your attention. Hello everybody, I'm Dylan, and today we're going to take a look at 9 Dead Gay Guys. 9 Dead Gay Guys? Are we talking about my ex-boyfriends here? Hello you lovely people. So this film is a dark comedy from the UK, and it was first released in 2002. It was written and directed by Lab Chemo, produced by Andrew Melmore, and distributed by TLA Releasing. So wow, 9 Dead Gay Guys. There's a title that'll get your attention. I'll give it credit for not having a generic title like so many gay-themed films. So this film begins with Kenny and Byron, two straight but not so straight guys meeting in London, both being childhood friends originally from Ireland. Kenny is played by Glen Mulhern and Byron is played by Mackey. I like these two actors. I think they have great chemistry together, and the Irish accent is just yummy. One of the jokes of the movie is we think one of them is straight and the other not so much, but the film pulls a switcheroo on us, so we always wonder, are these two really straight? They perform sexual favors for money, so we're always kept wondering. It's good fun stuff. So they learn that a gay man known as the Queen has been killed, and it comes to light that some money may be stashed somewhere. So Kenny and Byron frequent gay bars in the gay scene, meet all sorts of goofy caricatures and stereotypes of gay characters, and some of them get killed as the investigation goes on. They get themselves into all sorts of situations with these odd characters. Characters such as the Iron Lady and the Desperate Dwarf. So sometimes Kenny and Byron need to agree to sexual favors in order to get information that they need, for example trying to find a 3.5-inch size penis, because they believe that is the size of the culprit. So the dead gay guys pile on, as do the laughs. It's a raunchy over-the-top comedy, so you can't take anything too seriously. There isn't nudity like in the Sideline Secret movies. I think you see a bare butt once or twice, and that's about it. The kills aren't graphic either. The film is always kept lighthearted and fun, even though there are kills and implied sex scenes. So the themes for this film boil down to investigation and treasure hunting. I say treasure hunting because our protagonists are looking for a substantial amount of money, which is the purpose of the investigation. It's a film about hijinks, and one crazy event leads to another. A secondary theme is friendship. I don't know if this was intended by the film. Even though this is more of a spoof film, I do like the friendship between our two main characters. Two guys who always thought the other was completely straight, but then they get themselves into these crazy situations, and it's fun to see them working together. There's even a scene where they're kind of forced to see each other naked, and they possibly have to do something sexual together at the request of a customer. The event doesn't actually happen, so it's all good. But these actors do a good job of bringing the fun to their roles, as opposed to awkwardness. Some of these jokes could really fall flat in the hands of the wrong actors. So 9 Dead Gay Guys came out in 2002, and it was probably more seen as controversial back then. Some people loved it while some people hated it, which is to be expected with crude and gross out humor. Crude humor existed way before this film, but a film taking on this genre on the gay scene with gay caricatures wasn't something that had been done very often. There are some jokes that I wonder if they would offend some people. For example, there is a character named something Cheese Deepak. But getting offended at this movie is like getting offended at something like Scary Movie or the Naked Gun movies or even Little Nicky. Oh come on everyone, Little Nicky is pretty good. You're just too far removed from the real world to take any of it seriously. This film isn't in the same league as the one previously mentioned, by the way. The film also creates its own expressions and lore at times. For example, do you know what a 7-Eleven is? No, you need to think more dirty. There's also a scene where the Iron Lady spots a straight couple kissing in her bar. She acts all disgusted and throws them out, and there's a sign of no breeders in the bar. It's shameless and outrageous humor, but I thought it was funny. I like over-the-top humor when it's not just pee and poop gags. The jokes won't work for everybody, but just leave your brain and sensibilities at the door, grab a friend, take a beer or a strawberry daiquiri, whatever you like to drink, and just go on the ride. Another thing that intrigued me was the title of the film. Why call it 9 Dead Gay Guys? Well, as the characters of the film die, there is a heading that appears telling us that it's death number 1, number 2, etc. It's just a gimmick that the film added. It's not necessary, but they probably did it just to give it some identity. Otherwise, they could have probably called this film anything. They could have had 5 gay guys, or 6 or 7, but they choose 9, why not? As for ratings, this film has a rating of 6.2 on IMDb. It has a rating of only 22% on Rotten Tomatoes, so it's no surprise to me that the opinions on this film are polarizing. It just has that type of humor that not everyone's gonna be into. If you easily get offended by everything, then you might not like this film. But if you can turn off your politically incorrect filter, you might have a laugh or two. I give this film a 6.5 out of 10. I thought it was okay fun, and a few of the gags made me laugh. I also enjoyed the 2 main characters along with the goofy characters they meet. I wouldn't call it a great film, but it's kind of a fast food type film, junk for the brain. You can watch it, enjoy it, and then forget about it. So have you seen this film? What did you think about it? By the way, earlier in this review I said 9 dead gay guys. Are these my exes? I was just joking, people. I don't have 9 exes.
Leave me a like, subscribe, comment, add me to Facebook, and I hope to see you for the next review.